Hello everyone and welcome to the PlayStation Formula 2 Ero Season 10 race. Today we are at the Spanish Grand Prix. We've got an interesting lineup today because we've got some driver transfer changes. And unfortunately I have to deal with some early disruptions earlier on. Because finding outside's been a little bit too loud for me. But we'll surely get the action under the way. Anyway, we've got some more people coming in, including Susie and Lockie. We're getting our action underway shortly for you all. Live now, he's watching an iron cat for 2 hours straight. And only 1 minute before the race actually starts, so it's better to start nice and early. So I can just get everything in check. We're 16 in. Are we ready to go? And we are ready to go. Only 16 drivers in the lobby, but it's gonna be alright. And we're getting a session underway shortly. And this game is now loading into the Spanish Grand Prix. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you're new here, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe, and help make Ero the best community in the Formula 1 league racing industry. And the session reloading, it was loaded complete. We'll wait for the game to load up. We're in the lobby now. It looks a bit overcast around the track. There could be a bit of threat of rain later on. Let's have a look. Telemetry, I need that on. Update it on. Full track map is on too, and we are good to go. We'll be the first person. Let's see who will be the first person to head out on track. Look, there's a Ferrari holding out already. Not the only Ferrari of Alex. Also of goal sick. And the Clem in a Haas is heading out too. Everyone's pulling on the truck. There could be a threat of rain coming soon. I think the game could be a bit more better than going to have an accurate weather forecast for the spectators. That would be brilliant. As Kappa leads the way for the grid to start up the formation laps. Oh, hang on a minute. They're a little bit of a swoopy around. Goldsick and Kappa. One of the fastest corners in the circuit, forming the tyres so nice and evenly. We're ready to get a lap in now before it starts raining. Let's go take us on mid-medium tyres. Guess we're gonna have to check if everything's in order. There he comes, Goldsick now to start his first lap. And comes now ploughing lots at 1.1 kilometre straight. One of the longest straights in the Formula 1 calendar. It's now 325 kilometres now, hard braking to turn 1. And heading towards turn 2, a little bit of an error there. Powering through now turn 3. One of the fastest corners in the circuit. Neatly done. Decided to have the 21.9. Turn 4, which I say was lost one of the other sections before. Going out towards turn 5 at a reasonable pace. Comes now towards one of the beautiful corners of the track. One of the tracks that many F1 cars go flat for, but not for Goldsick. And second sector time total 51.28. Really, that's going to head now towards the final chicane, but also a chicane now. Isn't now? It's just nice, easy right-handed. Locking is out already. I guess they're on a qualifying ban, as it turns out. As Goldsick sets the benchmark with an velocity of 112. As Kappa follows along with a 111.2. And Clem goes to the 111s as well. Ferrari goes third of Alex. So he's heading towards our left for the final corner. Fred goes third fastest, so see what Sully can do. He's up to P6 with 111.9. You got a flag down there. Oh, Josh has lost it. Josh Evans has lost it towards turn 12. What an unfortunate coincidence for him. Taking a very weird line back to the pits. What's happened there? We need to see an accurate replay camera of it. As far as good now to the final corner. Third time goes P5. And Banks is going to set himself another lap. No, he isn't. Alexito. That was the first right-hander, which was a chicane. So quite flat out. That's unbelievable. It goes P8 with a 111.5. Interesting pattern for the first 3 laps. Yellow flag. Something there. Oh no, that's gotta be. That's a huge impede right there. That's a bit naughty then. The lap is gonna be improving on a lap. That Red Bull is gonna face a possible penalty. He just hammered him at the final corner. absolute schoolboy stuff from them there. Yeah, that was sector 2. Oh, he's run out of fuel. One of the most common traits of racing, got to be careful of fuel. We love it sector 3 because FLL Bread is starting to run the goals with no fuel left in his tank. A flag of crystal just warming, revving their engines up. Because Evans now for his second sector from the first lap. Let's see what he can do now. Powering towards the 1.1 kilometers straight. Let's see if he can keep it together this time around. The championship leader looking quite good form. But he's lost in the first lap because of an unidentified reason. And there's a Haas of Clem. He needs to move out of the way before something even worse could happen to him. Which he did a quite good job there. There's now powering up now towards the beautiful left right. One of the hardest corners on the track. Impossible to perfect. And heading towards Capsa. One of the fastest corners for the circuit, keeps it flat lovely there. And now towards another complex. 21.7 for the sector, that's quite decent. Now towards the right-handers. Can he keep his foot? He's blood up a bit. That was P9. There's P10, that's a bad laptop from back then. Should be faster than that. But now we've Yoto in the Mercedes. 50.9 30 minutes left, that's not too bad. That's Crystal. Getting towards the final corner. Gonna keep his foot in there. She does, they do. You could set some P10 with 111.6. Can't back to anything about it. As goes P13 with 112.0. Not the fastest. Can anyone challenge the time of 111.242? See what Banks has to. Let's see what Banks has to offer. Although both flat up for the fastest corners of the circuit capture. He sets a middle time of 50.6. You know, he's not that good yet for the fast pole position. That was brilliant from Clem. And Clem goes even faster with 111.0. That is pure. That is pure Jano Opney stuff right there for me. That's brilliant. That's pole position time right there. That's Banks set to 11.6. You want a sussy? May need to pay attention to his track awareness. Let's climb letting other cars through safely, which is good for me. was Kappa. 400 standards. That's Skerbex. Sets a time of 11.223. Good enough for second place. Oh, he's lost it. Kappa's lost it through the corners. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that without you. Impeded the red button off Lucas. Did an absolute bad D down, he now backs off. What's that? As far as to prove himself to P5. Alexei to as another slide we saw on his E lap by the looks of it. What absolute meanwhile as Alex is pushing quite slow towards the he's doing this little warm-up phase through his lap. As Alex now the only father driver in it, there's no Alpines today because they are both LOA. Not because they're flat, really flat for 60. It's another lap of his race. It's qualifying session. And then towards turn one. And towards the fast right bit. Keeps his toes inside there, which is good. Sadly 800's down. As he clearly knows he can't even improve any backs off the lap. Ooh, he made a little over there to finish off the failures. Crystal goes up to P10. Quite close between the bottom half. That's a good put himself into a lap. What is that? Skullsick is doing a little bit of polar bear dancing. Oh wait, Crystal's on our lap now. Wait, sorry about that. Crystal now is heading towards the left hand there. Heading towards right now, heading towards camps there. Can he try to keep the foot in there? Beautiful. And towards now, towards the final complex. 2 attempts up. She could move her they could move themselves up another few places. They're not brilliant abilities for the final few corners. And if you feel it right there, they really are pushing. Oh, really beautiful right there. And Crystal goes P4. What an incredible lap from 2,000 off from Kappa. That's a remarkable session. Climb with a 111.0. That was an incredible lap. I'd like to see the entire onboard for the YouTube shorts, but that was an incredible lap. No one else can beat that. Literally no one else can beat him. That was a astonishing lap. Did you see if the championship leader Evans could do anything about it? You got a flag in sector 3 which they moved through quite quickly. As Banks is finished for the qualifying session, qualifies a pretty poor P11. This is with championship leader Joshua Evans heading towards afterwards. The 1.1 kilometers straight, running through his lap. And I must say, everyone else must move out of life with me. He's an absolute championship leader in the making. I hope they might move out of life where it's going forward for the first corner. First few corners. He's a 10th up. He can get himself a little bit of redemption here. Going towards 10-4. 10-5. Towards now powering through now. And towards one of the difficult corners of the circuit. He nails it beautifully. He goes now towards Gabsa. Can he keep his footing? He does indeed. Let's see what time he does. 4 times up. That's a quite good lap for me because 7 to 111.4s. Can he actually find at least another 4 attempts through there to try and challenge himself for pole position? Really has to fly his footing now. Look at him go. Is he good enough for pole position? No, he isn't. He goes to P7. That's an impressive effort for him. That was a beautiful lap for him. As everyone now is on the final lap. Right. Anyway, now it's Clem is going for down to the final hole to start his final lap. Final lap of the session. Can anyone challenge the beautiful time of 111.0? Fouls might not be. Attempts down from them. As Clem now heading towards now to cross the first corner. Which you call this? They're getting even faster. Can he get himself to the 110s? If they do so, I will say this is going to be even more better than the fastest lap in Formula 1 history. Even Michael Schumacher himself can't even beat it, or even Lewis Hamilton. And this one now, towards one of the second straights of the circuit. Can he keep his forward and move the time even further? Another 10th up. It's looking quite good for him. I said this is retired from the session in the pit lane. Absolutely awful qualifying session for the championship leader. But that's Clem going for that. Also the final few corners. Can he go himself to the 110s for the first time ever in the entire ERA history? Can he do it? He can. Oh, he can't. That was so unbelievable. He messed up the final corner, improved by another 1,000th. I can't have had a goosebump there. What's that got a little bit by foot? That's qualifying concluded. And that's qualifying concluded. Gold 6 hours everyone is having a session. I've got to give absolute kudos to Clem for that lap. That was unbeatable. Alright, 1 second, I want to do something real quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, qualifying results. Clem with the world's best lap around Spanish track, 111.074. No one could deny him. Second is his Scarebex, Cap P3, Crystal P4, Alex P5, Brett P6, Alex P7, Fowles P8, Josh Evans He's got a lot of work to do from P9 on the grid. Lucas is P10. Banks P12. Sussy 13th. Live 14th. Dal Turtle is 15th. And Lockheed with a qualified band starts in last place. Anyway, hope it doesn't rain this time around. Beautiful sunshine on the track. There's no rain today, so we could have a nice little easier clean race than before, like compared to Silverstone. The British Grand Prix was absolutely a mess. The biggest crash at the start. And we wait for players to, for drivers to prepare their team strategies for today. Let's have a word from our today's sponsor. Literally absolutely nothing. Could be another second now, and oh, we are on the grid. Another 3, 4, 5 for that, so the Spanish Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go with Clem briskly getting away well, and therefore again that's like how nice even start there. Until towards turn 1. Clem stays ahead. Oh, there's contact back there. Everyone keeps it clean through there. Clem still leads the way. Banks having a noble start from him. Everything's down to P10, Live's now down to P16. Boss West side shoots lap bolts into 16. Soft, medium or soft ads. Clem started on the hard tyre. Let's have a look at our tyre strategies for today. So let me cheat on. Okay, we got majority of the field on mediums, some on hards, and Goldsy only on softs. Beautiful. Oh, that beautiful hairpin corner. As Scarebex is challenging Clem, one of the best pole laps in the history of ERV. Probably up now towards the 1.1 kilometers straight. Moving a bit now. Look at the speed of going for there. And he is. Everyone keeps it clean through there as Lucas making the move on Banks for P13. As Clem is defending against Asphalt makes an overtake. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Oh, that was very close between those two. 3. Everyone keeps it clean through there, which is nice to see. They have to pay attention after the foot with this now as Clem already down to 50% EIS. Is now prominent. Scarebex is good for that. Falso just quickly goes on the fastest out now. This is where they start rolling in. Towards now the first corners to go. There's Banks and Lucas patting each other themselves here. Keeping it clean through there. Nice interesting battle between those two today. Keeping it keen now towards turn 5. As Scarebex and Clem has no room to give each other at all. Beautiful clean racing from them. Which was not the first DRS turn. The Scareback's have an opportunity. He moves himself down to the inside line. Or turn 9. He keeps it clean. He does it. He goes through. The Scareback steals the lead from Clem. Keeps it clean through there, and Scareback is leading the race for the first time in his Ero career. As Clem tried to battle him back here. A little bit of a little weefy. Slime has gone down to P16. What's happened to him? Lab's in the pits now. Has he got damage to the car? Clem retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. As Lab is having the most unfortunate race, but it's after he's got damage to the car, and he's now stopped at last. Anyway, back to the race. With Clem still defending the race from Scarebacks. We have a DRS trail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between the top 9. This is incredibly close racing. And keep it clean through there, which is nice to see for everyone else, as there's no one who's got injured. Is it all going to happen now? Can Scareback have has a massive run up now? They're using DRS, increasing the acceleration with him. As the Haas is perilously defenses to defend for him. As Scareback retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. Beautiful racing from those two today. With Kappa's approaching as well. Looking up to take his gold secret for P12, which is nice to see. Josh Evans has got a yellow flag. It's gold secret's got damage to the car. What's happened there? Banks. Oh, there's an incident between Lockheed and also now being investigated by the stewards afterwards, and the stewards are going to be absolutely cooking in there when they cook their boiled eggs. Anyway, the DRS now activated for Clem to try and keep himself up with Scarebacks. Beautiful clean racing from the front lane. Josh Evans made a great start there, but Luto's got up to P10 now within 5 laps. Incredible race from him so far. If we keep weaving now for the course, Clem's got DRS now. Can he get himself ahead of Scareback for turn 1? He's going for the move, and he keeps it stick. Hugging's down in the pits now to repair the damage from the big horse for the contact between him and Koltzik. Everyone keeps it still clean through there. It's like a DRS train for the entire race. For the top 9 at least. And Scareback's not even giving a little bit of attention to give to Clem. Absolutely bumper to bumper racing. Towards now towards Kamsa, one of the fastest corners of the circuit. He's got the hours and now. Can he make the move stick towards that beautiful big well left hand there? He does. And a little side by side. He makes the move stick again. Don't forget it's the DRS train again. He has to pull himself away from it. He's got a lot of DRS to use now. You see a beautiful aerial shot through there. As Clem now re-attacking Scareback to the race lane. Don't forget Kappa's racing as well. Kappa's good on the inside line there. Can he keep the move stick? Oh, there's contact there between them two. And he's ahead of them there. He has to give that place back. Skolzig is now in the pits now. Anyway, that was beautiful clean racing between the top 3 today, including that little bit of contact between Kappa. I don't know who forced each other off the track there. Should be investigated by the stewards. As Claire now runs away from everyone else. As Scarebex still has the DRS on him, closes him even quicker. He's got a lot of DRS to use. Can he try and make a move stick on him? And he was out to the fast right-hander, which was the chicane. But now, well, not now, it isn't, because first after the chat for the chicane, it's gone for good. Scarebex is going for a little run-up. There's another take by behind it. Josh Evans is gone up to P7, recovering from his what could be a terrible qualifying session. And Scarebex is trying to have a little sniff around Clem. Oh, we want to see the tyres? Okay. I'm gonna do that for you now. Oh, we have a yellow flag in sector 2. Is Crystal's got another collision caused by someone? Crystal's got caught up in somewhere. Just the tyres where we're rolling on now. Still on the same as before, but Goldstick got a collision to withstand with. There you okay, excited, is that better for you now? Oh no, Scarebex attacking very hard on him. Towards the 1.1 kilometer straight. One of the longest straights in F1 calendar. Is it enough for to retake the lead of the Grand Prix? He does. As the medium tires starting to fade away a little bit, and hards might fade away as well due to the higher track degradation. Scarebex now runs away from the lead, stealing the championship, stealing the race win from his hands. Also, that is beautiful racing right there. Lucky, because it's the fastest after the race of 14 series. He's going to get a bonus point for that course. He can. As now Clem tries to reclaim the lead again. It's like watching a biathlon race. It's just absolutely brilliant to watch. No little. As Clem now heading towards enough. The ocean again, back to the 1.1 kilometers straight. Start lap number 10. As Scarebex moves to the outside line, changes his mind to go on the inside line. As now tries to defend his way for the race win. Pavit's up to P5 there, that's an incredible recovery from him. Another voice, oh, Kappa wants a little bit wide. And he keeps sticking, he does. As the hours to it ends between the top, now from the top 9 down to the top 4. And we're keeping it clean through there. Stocky makes the move on Goldstick. For P14 at least. This is what's also a beautiful right hand side. It's probably too nice for the overtaking in about roughly about less than half a tenth, less than half a second to make the overtake stick. That's now as the overtake now relishes back onto the hands of Clem and Scarebex and Kappa and fouls. They can move a yellow flag. In sector 3 and everything's going quite well for there. So Clem tries to attack back at Scarebex for the race lead. Whereas fouls have a little sniff on Kappa. As Kappa using the ERS to escape. brilliant race between the top four. It's absolutely incredible. Nobody even giving it each themselves a run. S10 is now starting up his own DRS train. This car now goes for sound to follow the final corner. Now it's accelerating now to 320 kilometers an hour. 30 kilometers an hour faster, he's thinking move. Thanks makes an overtake on Sussy for Pete and Crystal. Oh wait, Sussy's in the pit, so that's fine. Everyone's keeping it clean through there. Beautiful stuff. So that was 35. As Clem is trying his best he can to take Scarebex again to reclaim his beloved race lead. As Goldstick goes past Lucky. Good pay attention to the leaders now. Beautiful racing from those four. Over look behind, Evans is under pressure. So is Alex actually. Alex has gone past Evans. That's now the Claire now is closing very rapidly onto Scarebex again, trying to pressurise the tyres. Brilliant close racing from this stuff. As everything's good for to take P5 away from Alex. Beautiful racing. As Clem is sniffing up the inside. Turn 4 heading towards turn 5. As Lucas is doing a multi-1-2 on his teammate. Hang on. They're both equal, they're both apples are very equal towards turn 5. Gotta pay attention back to them as Locking makes himself up to P14, passing Goldstick again. Beautiful racing. I can't disagree with that. Please leave in the votes in the chats below. Who do you think would win the race? Between Scarebex, Clem, Kappa or Vals? Place your votes now. Oh, as Kappa goes wide there. Absolute skull by mistake from him there. What's happened to him? I guess Kappa doesn't want to be inside of the poke today. Then so it's not towards turn 1. Leaving a little bit of a slide from Scarebex there. Beautiful stuff through there for everyone now. As Kappa is going to regret himself. A possible finish. Beautiful clean racing from everyone tonight. That was beautiful. On lap 14 now already. And trying to keep each other no stone unturned. As Scarebex one's a little bit wide. Clem's got a better run on him now. Can he make the overtake stick before the pit stop starts relegating? Clem's now 3 times now. Overtake bird activate. DRS extra power getting towards him. Can he make the stick on the inside line? He does. Can he keep it together? Beautiful. Towards now towards turn 3. As Alex pulls into the pits for the first time. As now the medium tires now starting to fade off a little bit, which allows Caleb and Kappa to easily pull away. Lockig re-overtakes Baltic for the 17th time today. And he was re-enabled for Scarebex. Now Scarebex has now got the opportunity to re-overtake Clem. Hold up, the Beady Brothers now in the pits now. So is Kappa. They could move to an undercut on Clem here. This could be very interesting. As Everett is now up to P2. Either medium, hard medium or hard soft. Who's going to be ahead of you? Scarebex stays ahead. Yellow flag. Oh, Lockig has gone again. Oh, lucky race for him now. That was absolutely unlucky today for Lockig. He's a qualifying fan, but I think he's not going to retire from the race. Everett's now getting attacked by his teammate, P2. The hard runners are actually running for it. As Everett's now pulls into the pits. As Luke is now trying to fight for an opportunity. Keeps it stick. Evans goes on to the medium tyres. As Luke is having a little learning race of his own as Falsford overtakes Crystal, which is off his course there on all tyres. As Lucas now trying to overtake Alexito for P2, possibly P8 for the end of the race. And again, they want optional strategists, optimal strategist. Clem stays out. Alexito boosts into the pits now for the first time in the race. Possibly the last time as well. As Faust is going very close to Scarebex. Using the overtake mode, Faust got the fastest lap of the race. Can he make the move stick on the he goes to the inside line. Make the move stick, beautiful stuff of him. The amount of overspeed. Alex goes. Everett just got past his teammates. Beautiful stuff. This is going to be an absolute creative face from those people today. Scarebex and Faust have absolutely running each other's lives for it. Beautiful. Just have to choose two options to go for it or not to go for it. And I think Clem is staying out. They might be doing hard soft, which may not be that perfectly optimal, as Lucas now pulls into the pits. As the Luke just stays out, possibly doing the same strategy as Clem. And we're going to pay attention to this close battle on the grid at the moment. Scarebex and Clem. As Cabba sets the fastest up of the race despite that little off. Can he make loose? He does. Closes also though. Closes the door on it perfectly. Beautiful stuff. It's like Hamilton of Verstappen all over again this race. was on towards turn 4. Turn 5. Which was now towards Camper. Flat out, she's not ideally technical. He's ideally optimist. As Clem stays out for the 19th on lap 20 now. On a set of hard tyres, is doing absolute stellar stunt with those tyres. As Fels and Scarebeck's giving each other their room, so is Kappa. Here is accelerating even more quickly now. 320 kilometers, moves down to the inside line. Makes the move stick. Beautiful. We're just having a little bit of a sniff down the outside line of turn 3. Turn 3. And keeps the move together. Very close racing between the top 3 today, theoretically, in the race. Beautiful stuff from them. So he's going to be careful, there's Cap right behind him. Savage tries to overtake Crystal, and Alex tries to close up behind him. You have to pay attention. As Clem is heading to the pits now. Is he going to the soft tyres? He is. The number 69 Haas driver is going to the soft tyres for the end of the race. Can he actually try and shut down the top 3? I'll scare Bex, Fowles and Kappa for the base win. Whoa, the McLarens. Whoa, my 4 wide out team up. Oh, the 4 is heading off there. The Asher is the Aston Martin. Oh my word. I've never seen that before in my life. Oh wow. Beautiful. As Evans got ahead of him, has exceeded to take himself to P7. Absolutely stellar stuff there. Absolutely beautiful. It's supposed to make a little bit of an error. Beautiful race in the top 3. There's a yellow flag. Oh, we have a Red Bull of Lucas heading into the gravel trap. Moving these race effectively on a fresh tyre as well. It's now Del Luto is in the pits now. Now it's time for the ultimate race for time. Oh, the virtual safety car's gone out. What's happened there? I need to see what happened there. What has happened? That is absolutely weird. He did the absolute same thing as Apple back in Ero F1 back in season 7. As he's going back away again. Fred is now out of the race. As you say, that was now towards keeping each other's no stone unturned towards Kamsa. Anyway, he's heading towards turn 1, towards turn 9. Because Kerbeck's running a little bit wide again. Clem is actually really captured him now, like a stun, like a bird with trying to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. As a sick yellow flank set on again as looks like the Red Bull just pulled off the track to use an AI. Could have might have retired it well. Anyway. back now for the battle of the lead race. Scarebex has been overtaken by Fouls. With 10 laps of racing left to go. As Claire is really catching them up right now. And towards the typical right hand complex. And towards now to campsite. Keeping it clean through there, beautiful. As Claire is really right behind him now. Oh, Scarebex was a little bit wide there. A little bit of nervously moment. Claire is really close to him now. A much quicker tyres as well. There he is. He's closing in very quickly. The Claire set to 13.3. Turning towards turn 1 for the 24th time. It was on turn 3. As the next two moves is overtaking Evans for P5, officially poor race from Evans today. Could be quite well as Banks goes up to P8, ahead of Sussy. And towards turn 5. Clem is now 2.7 before, last time it was 4 seconds. They're really all leaving each other. An absolute sweat. Who would win this race? Beautiful stuff. That's the gap now between Clem and the top 3 is now nearly under 2 seconds. Is the gap. Scarebex going to try and overtake Fouls before Clem catches them up. Thinks about it. Clem is now 1.4 behind him. As Scarebex takes her to take the lead of the Grand Prix. Beautiful. So it's now towards turn 3. As Clem trying his best to catch up. As Crystal gets a penalty for going off the track a few times. First penalty of the day. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely wonderful. As now Clem is now in the DRS zone now, I think. Yep, he's in DRS zone now. Off Kappa. On a much quicker tyres. Can he try and overtake Kappa as well? Beautiful. As Faust is now got back on DRS of Scarebex. Feeling when he comes now. Can he make a move on the inside line? He does. Leaving each other those two as Clem is now involved into the fight now between the top 4. For the final few laps of the race, the closest stage of the race, he's on much quicker tyres. Oh my word, this top 4 covered by an absolute second. It's on the ultimate aggressive strategy Clem is on. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, there's... Oh, Kappa's made a little bit of an error there. He's been sacrificed 3rd place from his beautiful hands. That's now Clem. That's now the top 3 heading towards turn 9. Yellow flag. As Alex, the only 5 driver in the running, makes an error. It was also a fast right-hander. There we go. As Clem goes towards the outside, Scarebex goes to the outside line. And Clem goes on the inside line. Can he make the move stick on Scarebex? Oh, that was so close. Clem on the alternate start sheets working his hats off here. As Clem now fixed good the inside line. On Scarebex. Beautiful stuff. Anyone now has Clem is really pushing his hats off here. Beautiful recovery from him. As now Clem is on the DRS of Scarebex. Closing his work off here. On a much quicker tyre, which now starts to fade off a little bit quick. And towards the beautiful Wasser chicane corner there. This is what else now towards the main straight 1.1 kilometers long. Is it long enough for Clam to take the lead of the Grand Prix? He goes to the inside line. Shuts the door. As far as goes the inside line of Scarebex. Beautiful stuff from them. There's now an absolute dogfight between the top four today. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely stellar, as you're going to have one of the time of the race as you spread because you'll be tired on the track. Retired in the pit lane, which is painful for him. Evans is P5 battling his own teammate away. Wonder if they're going to do something about it. And towards now towards chicane corner. And towards now through the final corner. Tiara's active. Catching him. 5 attempts. 4 attempts. 3 attempts. Still not good enough. As Crystal makes another take on Lucas for P9, which could have dropped them down to P11 despite their penalties. Still 12 now towards 10-4. And towards the final few corners. Okay, makes a little bit of an off there. Oh, his soft tire's fading. Is this actually going to fail from him? Hope not. That was an incredible race from those 4 to 8. Beautiful. This is going to be one of the closest finishes in ERO history to this day. As now Falsford is trying to make a move on. Or Gleb back for the race lead. Can he keep it stick? It keeps the move stick. Beautiful stuff from Fowles. Beautiful. Sounds like the soft has now starting to die a bit. So I'm starting to get a bit worn off as the hard has budding. This is going to be an absolute brilliant battle. We've got the top 4 running, the McLarens battling each other. The battle for P8 is hotting up. And that's it. Beautiful. So I'm trying to have a little think to try and get back ahead of Fowles here. Lockheed ahead of Lieb, heading towards the pits. And towards now to start lap number 31 or 33 of this beautiful Spanish Grand Prix. I suppose it's getting overtaken, but it has. The flying Frenchman of Kleb goes itself back to the lead of the race. Beautiful. beautiful stuff for there. Scrapper back himself up a little bit. Any other flag? Oh, Dowditu's already gone off last time. Point. Gotta pay attention how to scare this. It's got much more battery to use for the final 2 laps. What's gonna happen now? Now we've got 2 laps racing left to go. The RS battery stays climbs on 29%, 41%. He's now utilising RS bird. And now it's gonna be, and now it's Falso goes back to take the lead of the race. And there's gonna be a back marker ahead. This is gonna cause a little bit of a trouble here. As Clem is trying to defend, trying to get himself back to the lead of the race. And there's a back marker in the way. What's going to happen? If the back marker of Live can move out of the way, that'd be brilliant. But absolutely wonderful to watch. Now towards this run for the penultimate time. Think about it. We're now approaching the final lap. Absolutely close race between the top 4 today. There we go. Now some people are going on for the fastest lap attempts, but it doesn't matter. We are now on the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. Everyone else is keeping each other, no stone unturned. Let's Cliff goes on the outside line. Oh, he goes off there. What's gonna happen now? Look, has Scarebex overtaken Clem? And Scarebex takes the lead for the Grand Prix. As Clem's goes towards the outside line. They keep using no stone unturned here. Oh, has Clem's gone off the track there? What's gonna happen here? We don't know. Oh, Clem's sped off. Oh no. That's Gerbeck's perfectly saved his yellow. That's beautifully right there. Beautiful. They can push each other as hard as they could now. For one final time. Thoughts. This is the last overtaking opportunity. Is there anything gonna happen there? Oh my word. This is gonna be one of the closest finishes in the Ero history right there. As you know, with Scarebex now, heading towards the final corner. And he's heading down round now to win the Spanish Grand Prix in the AlphaTauri. He does it beautifully. What a race it was. Wow. Clem's gone to P4. What? Clem is retired for the race. Hang on. Lucas now trying to predict. It doesn't matter anything now. I think Clem should be P3 here. I don't know what's happened to him. And now we pay attention for the battle for P12. Goldsick and Dan. Can he try and make a move here? No, he doesn't. If Goldsick and Dan are fighting for the fastest lap here. They really are fighting it. Who's gonna steal the... Oh my word! That's life goes to... Goldsick, what's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? What is Goldsick doing? What's he doing? Is he trying to do donuts? And he crossed the line and goes, oh, what a race it was. Hats off. Hats off to Clem there. That was an absolutely beautiful race. One of the closest finishes in Ero history. That was incredible. And I hope you enjoyed it watching as well. And that's not all of the action for today. We have the post-race interviews on the party. Absolute wonders. Beautiful race. Beautiful. And we have Scarebex, Fouls, Clem was there, Cabagos P4, Alex P5, Evans P6, Alex P7, Lucas P8, Banks P9, Crystal 10th, Saucy 11th, Baluto 12th, Live 13th, Goldstick 14th, Ken 15th, Lucky P16. Oh my word. And now we have the post-race interviews on the party. I'm going to interview with Scarebex, Falsfiend and Clem for the end of the race. For the first race interview. And we're going to hang on a bit second. And now we're going to have ourselves a post-race interview with the top three. What a race. We are not done yet, people. Got post-race interviews for the top three. And I'm gonna be